probably good. Yeah, we'll say that's good. What is up, guys? Welcome to Breaking the Iceberg, episode 10. We are celebrating double digits today. Thank you so much for coming on, Kai. This is the podcast where we answer the silliest icebreaker questions you have never heard before. If this is your first time with us, thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. And hey, I think you're going to have a good time. This podcast is all about asking silly questions you've never heard of before. If you're a parent looking for great conversation starters with your kids, maybe you're a youth pastor looking for fun, engaging activities with your students, or a teacher, these are the types of questions that'll have you guys debating silly, stupid things, and I'll have you talking later. And I don't know, I've gotten good feedback, heard people generally like the questions, and I love hearing people's answers to them as well. If you're one of those people who follow us on Instagram, follow us here on YouTube, thank you as well for that. If you're not, go follow us there. I'd love to hear your own answers to our questions. That's also what the live chat is for today. A lot of you guys who have been on with us before know what that's all about. You can totally answer the questions as we ask them along the way. We love to have people answering in the chat because it's fun to interact with, and I love to hear your guys' answers to the questions. If you think they're too easy, too difficult, too complex, anything like that, any kind of feedback, I love it. With that said, we are on episode 10. Today, I have the OG. If you guys are true fans and have started with episode 1, when we had the crappy camera equipment and it was kind of fuzzy and you couldn't really tell what was going on, Kai was the OG on that episode, and we actually filmed, I don't know, what do you say, Kai, 3 or 4 episodes maybe?
I thought it was like 5 maybe.
It was a lot, yeah. We did a couple audio-only episodes. That was kind of when I was trying to figure out like what I wanted to do with this, and I ended up choosing this because you don't have to edit. So there's not much to do with it. When I was doing the audio editing, it just took too much time. But there's still some good content there. Needless to say, Kai is the OG guy. He's the guy I started this with, and I'm so glad and appreciative. Kai, thank you for coming on today.
Yeah, of course. I'm a little nervous about being an HD this time. I kind of liked that blurry cam you had going last time I was here, but I'm super excited to be on episode 10.
Good, man. The stash is popping. That's what
Thank you,
we're
thank
here
you.
to help out. They
Yeah.
couldn't see it on episode
I know.
1,
Yeah, you couldn't see it. It's really coming in. I'm a big Movember guy. So
that makes sense now. Okay. I got you. Is that the reason you're growing it out?
no, I have a bet with my cousin that
really?
I can grow a better stash than him. And he forgot and shaved it, so I think I have this in the bag.
Oh, so it's a free dub. Okay.
Should be, but you never know. This has been like 3 weeks, so it's not great.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, thanks for showing it off tonight for us.
Of course.
We
I'm
appreciate
glad this is like the internet debut of the stash. So.
that. Yeah, this is your moment of fame right here.
I'm so excited for everyone to get to see it and experience it.
Yeah, could be a lot of people, man. Sometimes the videos pop off thanks to you guys in the crowd. So hopefully some of those ones that pop off are the questions tonight.
I love going through the comment section on all of these videos because some people are like just get so like worked up over the questions. That's why they're so fun to do.
100%.
It's so funny.
Actually, I do want to comment on that. I'm glad you brought that up. So today we are celebrating episode 10, and in a way we want to reflect on all the previous episodes we've had and everything that's come up to this point. The comments, I'm totally with you. They're so much fun to read. People take them all sorts of different directions. Did you hear the question a couple weeks ago? I don't know. I think it was maybe 2 episodes ago or 1 episode ago about hot dogs being thrown on your roof.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
someone who commented that actually happened to them. Believe
No,
it or
that
not.
did not.
No,
There's
no
no way.
But here, at least they explained. I mean, there's no way for me to verify this, but they were saying that someone had thrown hot dogs in their yard, and like, I don't know if they were actually on the roof or not, but they woke up, there was a bunch of hot dogs out there. Supposedly these robbers were throwing hot dogs to distract the dogs that were on the location. And so there were actually a bunch of hot dogs out, and she was like,
Interesting.
she was saying she had was shocked she came across this content, and it was just a crazy deja vu. Like, this happened to me.
Dude,
I was like,
the
what?
algorithm will put it in front of you if you need to see it, and I mean that's crazy.
I guess so, dude. I read that comment, and it could be maybe it just cap, but I really don't think she seemed really.
We'll take her
genuine.
word for it. You gotta take her word for it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
too.
hilarious.
Yeah, so that's wild. If you guys have comments, please, we'd love to hear those. Like Kai said, like the comments I've seen so far on our videos, specifically on our TikTok and Instagram Reels, they're just so much fun to read. I love interacting with myself, and it also helps me shape the questions to make them more balanced. So thank you guys for doing that.
They're asking in the chat now if you were the one who robbed that lady, and that's how you came up with the question. Is that how you came up with that one?
I can't. I plead the fifth.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, not on the podcast. Let's keep it on.
My bad. I didn't know statute of limitations on hot dog robberies.
Yeah, gotta keep that down. All right, guys. So we are celebrating, like I said, double digits, episode 10. Thank you again for tuning in. We have a little bit of a different format today. We've got a lot of content to go through, which is absolutely fantastic. I have no idea how long it's going to take. My guess would be it's going to be somewhere north of an hour. Could be hitting 2. I'm not really sure. We got a lot of content to work with. This is not going to be in previous format. So there's 3 main questions. And then we have a fan submitted question that we're going to work through as well. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit different. So thank you guys. If you submitted a question, I'm sorry that we didn't get to do everybody's question. So if yours is not chosen, I do apologize. But thank you guys for submitting questions. The first question, well, why don't we just get into it, honestly?
I'm excited. Here we go.
All right, Kai, are you ready to break the ice?
100%.
All right. There is a lot of content going on here, so I do need my phone to work through each of these questions. Okay, let me take a look here. Okay. Because this is episode 10, we are celebrating by doing questions that are related to or have something to do with the number 10. All right, so that's kind of the theme of the episode. Here we go. There are 10 parts to this question. Okay. For each of the following, I'm going to give you a task. This task you can do 0 to 10 times. All right. Every time you do the task, you get $10,000 if you complete it. You only have 1 year to do the task or to do all of your tasks. All right. So I'm going to give you a list of different tasks essentially, and you get to choose how many times I'm going to do it. 0, 7, 10, whatever you want to call. All right. But it's 0 to 10 times. Are you following so far?
Yep. I'm here.
Okay. So here we go. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you get a 2-inch by 2-inch size tattoo of a Sesame Street character?
Oh. So 2-inch by 2-inch. So I can do it up to 10 times or I can do it unlimited times?
Up to 10 times.
Oh, easy, 10.
Really? Okay.
Do they have to be different characters? I could pick 10. Do you want me to go through Snuffleupagus? Having a Snuffleupagus tattoo, that would hit.
That's your first one.
Oh, dude, how many Snuffleupagus tattoos are out there right now?
That's fair.
It's got to be less than like 10,000. Like there's no way
it's even over 1,000. I feel like.
I think Snuffleupagus has a bigger fan club than you think.
Okay.
So he's one for sure.
Okay.
This is the easiest 10. $100,000 to get 10 small tattoos.
Yeah,
I'd do it. I'd have like a leg sleeve of mini Sesame Street tattoos.
Because I was gonna ask, where would you get them? So,
leg sleeve. That'd be kind of sick. And then I'd be like, here's my Sesame Street leg.
Okay, and you're just pulling like
welcome to the street.
So you're pulling like all the main characters basically.
Yeah, I think you go Elmo, Big Bird,
sure,
Bert, Ernie,
Cookie Monster.
I think the Count you also had to put on there. Snuffleupagus. Is she like the pink fairy?
Dude, you know more than I do, honestly. I don't even know who that is.
I think it's Amy. Okay. Chad would have to tell me out with that one. I'm pretty sure it's Amy.
I feel like you got
Oscar.
Oh yeah, Oscar.
And then could I do like a celebrity guest? Could I have like I think Timothy Chalamet was on there? Can I get a mini Timothy Chalamet tattoo?
No, it can't be. It can't be a celebrity guest.
Who's the 10th? Oh, can I get Elmo's goldfish?
I will give you.
Okay, that's my 10th for sure. That's my 10th for sure.
The craziest part.
Chat's saying it is Amy. Chat's saying it is
wow.
Amy,
Okay, so people know.
Yeah.
Elmo's sleeve goes hard, says the chat.
It would. I think something about a leg sleeve with that feels better too. Like if I really am like I'm in a spot where I don't want people to know I have a bunch of Sesame Street tats, I can just wear pants.
That's fair. That's true. Yeah, you can cover it up pretty easily. Okay. I love how Snuffleupagus was the first poll.
Oh, yeah, because that would be the coolest one.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, no, it's Abby, not Amy.
Oh, thank you, chat, for
thanks for helping me out.
We appreciate
I knew it was an A name. I was close.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Honestly, the fact I didn't think you were gonna be able to name 10. When you said you were gonna start naming 10, I was like, all right, go for it.
I thought I'd rather have 10 unique ones than 10 of like 10
Elmos.
Yeah, 10 Elmos. I feel like everyone's going, oh, Cookie Monster is one. No,
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus is one because I want it unique.
Fair enough. All right, very good. That was number one. We're gonna keep moving here.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm into it now.
I'm
locked in here.
You got the premise here.
Okay.
Too. So again, we're going through 10 parts.
So I'm at $100,000.
I was gonna say it's kind of fun to keep track. So in theory, if you do 10 of all 10 questions, you get $1 million.
Okay.
Right? Because you made.
So I'm at
100,000.
100K.
You're at 100K.
Okay,
We can keep a running total,
especially for a year. That's easy money.
Yeah. I'd be curious. I don't think there's any way you'd get the $1 million, but I want to see if you're gonna pull it.
Hey, I'll try.
All right, here we go. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you eat 1 cup of candy corn every day per the entire year? So if you pull 10, you have to eat 10 cups of candy corn every day for the entire year. How many you saying?
My shot at the million's gone. 1 cup of candy corn's a lot. I don't like candy corn that much. And that might be I think that's like not a polarizing take because I think there's no one that's like, yeah, candy corn's kind of meh. It's either you are like, no, this is terrible, or it's like, I love candy corn, and I'm on the, I don't think it's very good. But for 10, I don't think I can do more than a cup of candy corn. I think my stomach would be going through fits if I did more than that.
So would you pull 1 then?
I go 1 for sure, because it's 1.
Yeah.
But every day, too, that's 365 cups of candy corn.
I feel like, how many like candy corns do you think are in a cup?
I'm just picturing like that little, because like I feel like you're like Thanksgiving time, you have that like dish out that has like the pumpkins. I feel like can't be that much bigger than a cup.
Yeah, it's
like a little kiddie bowl.
Yeah,
it's probably like what, 60 pieces.
I feel like it's not even that much. Like I'm talking like a literal measuring cup.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I feel like it's probably like,
if I'm pushing myself, I can go 3, but I think 3 is gonna do long-term damage to my body. That's too much. You can't eat that much wax. You cannot eat that much wax.
That
can't be
good for your system.
I mean, I obviously am not like super in tune to like what's good for my system, but that much wax has to be horrible. Like
So so realistically, what would you pull on this?
I think 1.
Okay.
Because I think so for this whole 10 questions. Are they all like the same year? Like, am I doing this the same year I'm getting those Sesame Street tattoos?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think I'm not sure what the next 8 questions are going to be, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more things where if I'm forcing myself to eat more than a cup of candy corn a day, I think I'm going to be pretty miserable. Like, I think a cup I can get through in a day and I'm not going to be miserable.
So then, do you have a strategy for eating it per day? Like, is it a breakfast thing or is it
I think it's a sprinkled throughout the day.
Yeah.
I'm looking here at chat. Chat says 100 pieces.
100 pieces
so
per
yeah,
cup?
I think no way I'm getting past
That's
1.
crazy. You could not, honestly, hearing that, I don't know if I can even allow that to be the question. Like, I feel like I have to adjust the question almost because there's no way you could hit 10, I feel like.
I think if it's 100, it has to be those small ones.
Yeah.
Because there's like different sizes of candy corn, you know what I'm talking about? Like there's the little one, and there's the big one.
I don't know.
Like not a big one, but like I think there's different. I'm pretty sure there's different sizes.
Oh, okay.
So that must be like smaller ones. Because I think the ones I picture are those like bigger.
Okay.
But
okay. So you're pulling 1 on that 110K you're up to at this
yeah,
point.
I'll take the 110K and not hate myself.
All right, fair enough. All right, we'll jump on to number 3.
Okay.
All right. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you get and keep a pet snake for the entire year?
Can I get rid of it at the end of the year?
You can't kill it, but you can give it back.
Well, I can give it to like a humane society.
Yeah.
I'm pro animal, obviously. I don't want to get rid of any animals.
Yeah, that's right.
But oh man. And I already lost my shot at the $1 million here, but like how down do I want to go? Because do I have like the habitat and everything?
No, that's up to you to figure out.
Okay, but I can get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I don't have to have these like living in my bed.
No.
Okay, I was like thinking like I had to treat this like it's my pet dog and like take it on walks and
That
like
would be rough.
cuddle with it. And then I'm like, I think I'm doing 1. I think 10 is easy then.
Really? Okay. And you
Yeah.
just get like small snakes.
Yeah.
And, like, keep them and then.
Do I have to like? How am I getting the snakes? Do I have to go catch them?
No. You just get provided them. You can
Okay.
pick them out of a pet store.
Yeah, I feel like snakes are not. I just have to get a lot of like frozen mice, and I think I'd be chilling and
Okay.
a lot of habitats. I
And
don't-
mentally, you'd be cool with that. You think you could take care of them just fine.
Yeah, I think it. I think if they're in a habitat and I like watch some YouTube videos to make sure, I think for $100,000 for 1 year, and then I donate them to like some like educational fund where they can like help people learn about snakes because,
Oh.
or maybe I'll be really attached after.
It's a
a
nice
year.
guy. Oh yeah, there you go. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
as long as I don't have to cuddle with the snakes, I'm happy.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Really,
I was nervous about that.
it's really just taking care of them. If you need to do that hands free and you can get away with taking care of them hands free, then
Yeah, I don't think you had to touch any snakes. You just
Yeah.
had to like drop the mice in.
yeah, pretty much. Just make sure they're.
And they don't even need that many mice. I think it's like maybe 1 every couple days, right?
I have no idea, but that wouldn't shock me.
They don't do much.
There you go. Okay, so then you pull 10 on that.
I think you have to.
Wow. Okay.
I want to get as close to 1 million as I can, and that one, as much as I'm not a snake guy, that one is very doable.
Yeah. And also, like, with this question, too, it's kind of like if you had to, you could take a year off to, like, do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
To play this.
Oh,
for-
if I'm at $100,000 and that's like, I mean, that's more than I make at my job.
Yeah.
So I could quit my job and then I'll be back, find a different job later. Like,
yeah.
I'll take the 100K on that.
Okay. All right, we'll jump to number 4. Oh, okay. Number 4. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you wear 1 additional pair of pants every day for this entire year?
I think it has to be 10. I think it has to be 10. Because, so here's the thing. When pants or or do shorts count as pants?
No.
So it has to be pants. Oh, okay. That does change my number a little bit.
Okay.
I think,
I feel like 10 just from a physical standpoint.
I know.
That
that's
last
the problem.
pair is like
They're huge.
it's busting at the seams.
Yeah, you're rocking some 6Xers probably. for that.
Yeah.
Man. 10, see, but 10, it just feels like it's not that hard. It's gonna be hard to walk and sit though.
Dude, that's living.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna have to go. Oh, Chad's talking about the summer too. Oh man, yeah. In
Yeah.
the summer, you couldn't. I think. Oh, considering all the other money I'm getting, I think I'm gonna go. I think 4 is pretty doable
Okay.
because you would wear like thin pair of like running pants, then a second pair of those. I think you get 2 on top of each
100%.
other.
Yeah.
Then like a pair of like sweatpants, and then like a pair of big jeans.
Okay. Jeans. I didn't think jeans would be thrown in there. That's interesting.
I think that's the top one because that
Okay.
like holds it all together.
okay.
I think because they're a little stiffer,
Huh.
so I think it makes it easier to maneuver with the jeans on top.
Do you think you'd have an overheating issue? Like,
I mean, I'm basically not going to wear a shirt that whole year.
so the extra pants makes up for the top half of your body.
Yeah, I think if I can find a way, I'm not going to wear any socks. I'm not going to wear any shirts unless I absolutely have to.
Okay.
But I'll just be pants guy.
Pants guy Kai.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, what color pants you wearing today?" And I'll just show them the 4 different colors of pants I got on.
That's a light flex.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay. So you're pulling 4 on that.
I think so because I think anything less than 4 is too easy.
Yeah.
And like differently than the candy corn, because the issue with the candy corn is I think physically I would become ill if I push too much past 1 cup of candy corn.
Sure.
Plus, I just don't like candy corn. Whereas this one, I'll be physically uncomfortable, but I'm not gonna like hurt myself by wearing like this many pants. And I
Okay.
think if you go 3, it's too easy, and then obviously 10's unrealistic, especially like if you're anywhere other than like the South Pole. Could I go to the South Pole for this?
You can move, but again, remember it's the same year,
Oh,
so
I
you're
have to
taking
keep the
care of your
snakes.
snakes too, and any upcoming challenges as well.
It's tough. No, I'll stay, and like I want it somewhere with all the seasons because I can like a lot of it's cooler, but then you still want those sunny days, and I'll just go no shirt, no tarps, no tarps.
I will say, Kai, I just wanted to add too, because I feel like this is an important feature just to keep in mind for all the questions.
Yeah.
You can pick a number that you think you might be able to do and then bail out halfway in the year, but then you get no money. So you could pick six pants.
See, but I think 4 is like a guarantee. Like I'm
Okay.
trying to keep them all like relatively safe, where it's like I'm pushing myself, but I'm gonna be able to do it. There's no way. Like candy corn, I could easily do 3 cups, but I don't think I'd be able to do the full year 3 cups.
Okay, fair.
Pants, I think I could do for like 6 months until you got to the summer. But pre the summer, I think 7's easy.
Oh, sheesh.
For
Okay.
pants, I think it just becomes a heat issue over that.
Yeah.
Because I think honestly, probably a good leg workout too. Like the amount of like effort you're gonna have to do to bend your legs
Stomping
to
around.
sit and walk, like not bad. But I don't think I could do a full year of 7
Okay.
because the summer is gonna be too brutal. But I think 4, you're like not gonna be so miserable on the bottom half.
That's doable.
It would keep you from getting swamp butt though.
I
I don't think you're sweating through all 4. Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't think you can see the swamp butt.
Yeah. I guess that's the embarrassing part about it, though. So you're just like,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. All right, we're gonna jump on to the next one here.
Okay,
Just
I'm
keep things
excited.
moving. How much money do we have running total?
So I
here?
got 100,000 on the first
Yeah.
one, and then only 10 for the second one, and then 100,000 for the
for the
third.
third, and then 40 here.
So it's 350. Wait, 250.
250.
Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it.
Not too shabby at
In
all.
a year, that's great money.
And you still got 6 more to go here, so
Okay.
you could add on. All right, number 5. If you got $10,000 for doing the following tasks, how many times would you walk 10 additional miles over a thin layer of Lego bricks
Barefoot
barefoot?
every day. I have to walk 10 miles.
Not every day, total throughout the year.
Oh, total 10 miles through
Yeah.
the year. Oh, I'll do 100 miles in the year on Lego bricks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna be like, wake up one morning, rip as many miles as you can, or is this like a?
No, I think
do
it's a
little bit?
methodical thing. I think you break up the 100 miles over your 12 months.
Okay.
And you're like, I got to get, what would that be? Like 8 or 9 miles a month.
A month? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then you like break that up by the day. Like I only have to do a quarter mile on Legos today.
That'd be probably close.
And
to
then
what it
the
is,
thing
yeah.
is, if you do it all in one, your feet are done. If you do it slowly, by like June, you're gonna have built up a tolerance, and then you're not even gonna feel it.
That's a good point.
Have you seen? There's a guy on TikTok who, like, I don't know how long he's been doing it, but he's training himself to like walk around on his hands.
Oh,
So he
what?
walks around like a monkey, and he
Okay.
like the calluses he's built up on his hands from doing that
Are crazy.
are crazy to where he like doesn't hurt that much unless he does it like an excessive amount. So I think like you build up calluses pretty quick doing something that's like that. So I think you can just build up the calluses, and then by the second half, third quarter of the year, it's not going to hurt nearly as bad as it did when you started doing that because you're not going to feel it as much.
Okay, so you just put up with the pain straight up the first couple months or however long it takes.
Yeah, and it's good to get active while I'm wearing all my pants.
That's a good point. Fair enough. That's interesting. Okay. Honestly, Kai, I didn't think you were gonna pull 10 on that, but that's interesting. Okay.
I think that one is one I could see myself bailing on.
Okay.
But it's like you're either gonna go 10 to get the 10K, or you go the 100, or you do 1, get the 10K, or you do the full 10, do the 100 miles and get the 100K.
Yeah.
And it's like I think I could push myself through that one. I
Yeah.
think that one's I think that's all a mental one, and I think mental fortitude. I think I could build up for that.
Fair enough. I'm just thinking how long. Like, I mean, it takes you if you're walking normal pace. What, like maybe like 20 minutes to walk a mile. So if you had to do like a fourth a mile a day, it'd be like 5 minutes of walking per day at a normal pace on Lego bricks. Do you
Yeah, and
that's
I think the key is getting through April.
doable? That's so
Like
funny.
if I could get like I'm assuming we're starting
Because
this
at
like
that point you have the calluses.
yeah, I think at that point I'm not feeling it anymore. Like I can lock in, and there'll be days where you just catch like the corner of a 4x1 and it's just in your foot and you're bleeding.
Yeah.
And I think that's one where you're like, if I split it up where like I have for the month I have to get this much, and I have an accident where there's a 4x1 Lego brick in my foot.
Yeah.
And I could take a couple days, let it heal, and then go again. I think like that's the key is like not like I have to do this every day. Like for the month I have to get this much done.
Sure. Okay. That'd be so interesting too. And maybe at some point, like if your theory is true, then by the time fall hits, you're like, maybe I'll just rip 3 miles today.
Yeah,
Because you're just feeling good.
I think an interesting like key to it too would be like how committed are you to this? Because I think another one with like building up those calluses could be if you just go. I had a friend in college who like just didn't want to wear shoes, so he always like didn't wear shoes unless he had to go in like a store.
Okay.
And he like his feet, like I bet you that dude could rip 100 miles on Legos
Right now.
Yeah, like you knocked on his feet and it sounded like someone was at the door. Like it's just, and it was like in the winter, like you just build up a tolerance to that stuff. Like he would just be like outside barefoot and like there's snow on the ground. You're like, that doesn't hurt at all? He goes, no, I just don't feel it. So I think you can build up a tolerance to
There
it.
you go. Okay, we'll lock that in. So you got another 100K on that. It puts you at 350.
Oh, okay.
We'll mark over to number 6. Oh, this is a good one. Number 6. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you go to a Walmart and knock over every single cereal box onto the floor and leave?
Oh, I don't think I could do that. The social anxiety that would cause me. So I had to do it. If I wanted to go for the 100,000, I had to do it 10 times throughout the year.
10 different stores throughout the year. Yeah. You don't have to go with the 100K.
I think you have to though, because it's so easy. It's so easy.
I feel like after you do 5, you start getting some heat. Walmarts are looking out for the cereal knocker over guy.
Yeah, but there's so many Walmarts. Like I can do, like I can go to different states or different countries if I have to.
Sure.
And actually, is Walmart a global brand or is it just a U.S. thing? I have no idea.
I would guess it's global, but I have no idea.
I'll just go to different states. We'll keep it like, there's no way a Walmart in Nevada is communicating with a Walmart in Missouri.
Yeah, and it's not like you're doing something so bad that
no,
like
I'm just being a turd. Like that is like, I think the key for me would be the first one. If I can like get over, because the social anxiety on that would be so. If I could like work myself up into this is for $100,000, I'm gonna just do it, and you just sprint down the aisle.
How long do you think it's taking you to do this?
That's the problem. I think it's gonna take longer than you think.
I think so too. I feel like you might be stopped before you can get everything done. You know what I'm saying? Like, was cereals like usually a full aisle's worth for the most part?
Yeah.
Or like it's not usually 2 aisles, right?
So it's
like,
usually one.
It's usually one or like one side of a aisle, but it's like a full aisle. I don't know. I feel like it could take you multiple minutes and like you could get kicked out before you finish and then it doesn't count.
Can I bribe the employee?
No.
And I can't. So I have to go to, if I just find the Walmarts with like the lowest ratings where they just really don't care.
Would that make a difference?
I think, yeah. If you go to like a high rated Walmart,
sure.
Like, I think they're going to have employees who are more on top of that. Where if you go to like a low rated Walmart, they no one's coming from that.
Okay. So you're saying that would give you enough time to do it, but it would still not mitigate the social anxiety factor.
Yeah, I think, it still would be tough, but if I can set the number and then if I don't get it, I don't get it, right?
Correct,
like I only lose the money for this one. I don't lose all my money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, then you have to go. I'm going to say it as the full 10. I'm going to try it, but like if it just gets to be like the first 3 times I try it, I'm getting caught and kicked out, like it's not possible at that point.
Okay.
But assuming I can do it, I think you have to. So it's $100,000. That is a lot of money for being a public menace.
When you do it, are you going to do it like somewhat subtly, or are you you see that aisle, you look around, and you're just running as fast as you can?
No, I think what I would have to do is I'm going to go to a 24-hour Walmart at 3 a.m.
Okay.
And then they're just going to assume that I'm like strung out on something.
Yeah, okay.
And they're going to be like, yeah, something's wrong with that guy.
Sure, okay.
And then I'll just feel really bad about it.
But a 10K.
Yeah, but I have 10K. It's just, oh.
All right. Here we
Man,
go.
and then they're gonna see this podcast when I do it, and they're gonna be like, "Well, now we know who to arrest."
Yeah, that's right. All right, good. That puts you up to 450K. In theory. Here we go. We'll go up to number 7. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times in a year would you count to 100,000 out loud?
So I have some questions on this one because 1, but maybe 0.
Yeah.
Do I have to do it unbroken?
No.
Okay, so I can count like one day I count to 100,
100%.
and then I stop and I come back the next day.
Yep.
Okay, 1 still. There's no way. I don't care enough of that. I would rather go through the social anxiety of knocking cereal off the shelves at 10 different Walmarts than take the time. I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah.
I do not have the patience for that. And I think that's an easy one. How long do you think it takes to count to 100,000?
Dude, I don't know, but I would have to imagine. I just want to say like 50 hours or 100 hours or something like that. But the benefit of this one, so yes, it's tedious. It's annoying. I'm kind of with you. I don't think I could pull more than 1, if even that. But you can, in theory, do it while you're doing other stuff. It's just annoying as heck.
Especially if I'm driving to all of the other states to like get to those Walmarts. But I could just count. Oh man, it's 1.
Yeah.
I have no interest in dealing with that.
So you'd still do 1. You wouldn't drop 0. You'd still go for 1. Or you might as well pick a number.
I'm gonna say 1, and then if I get 1, awesome.
Yeah.
And then I can be done with it. But if I don't get it, I'm not.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, we'll jump to the next one here. I know that was a simple one.
Yeah, I had to count for my job a lot, and I don't like doing that.
Got you. Okay. All right, here we go. Number 8. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times in a year would you catch 100 wild ducks using only laundry baskets?
I think I could do 300 ducks. I'm going to go 3.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is not in like one sitting, I'm assuming.
No,
right?
you can do it dispersed. I'll say you can't recapture the same ducks, but once you've got a duck under a laundry basket, it counts as a point. It counts as a duck for you.
Yeah, I think 300 ducks in the year.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but I got to think about all of the other things I'm doing. No, I think 300 ducks in the year. I don't think ducks. Can I guess geese or just ducks?
Just ducks.
Oh. I think 3 is aggressive. I think I can easily do 100 in a year.
Okay.
Because you just have to go. Like I just go online and like search where's the most ducks.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be some locations that have a lot of ducks.
Yeah.
Like you see them smattered around here, but
Yeah.
like not high numbers. There's
Not
got
a
to be a
lot of
high
ducks.
number spot.
Man. Oh, 20K, 30K for 300 ducks. I think you got to go for it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I can see myself getting more, because if you go more than that, that's more than 1 duck a day.
That's true. That's
And
a good point.
I'm not viewing it as getting 1 duck a day.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna go and get a bunch in a couple days.
Yeah.
But I think more than 1 duck a day is that's too much of a quota to fulfill.
Talk to me. Say you dedicate 1 week out of the year. You're like, this is the week I'm gonna go travel to X spot where there's a lot of ducks. How many ducks do you think you're getting on a duck capture trip?
See, I think you can only get like 50 on a duck capture
Okay.
trip. If
So
we're
you're
talking like a weekend, like this is what I'm doing. I think it's going to be harder to catch them. I'm going to have to get like a system going.
Okay.
Chat's asking about like if I go to a duck farm.
Duck farms do not count as wild ducks.
That's
so
what I
I'll say
figured.
no,
That's what I figured. But
Thank you, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I haven't really been referencing you too much, but good question.
Yeah, I think 3 is the most I could do if I'm really pushing myself. I think realistically, 100's easy. I think you could do 100.
Okay.
200 is like, that's probably what I should go for, but I want to push myself on some of these. So
Okay. Fair enough.
in the pants too, I think 300 is going to be a good number.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good point. I saw someone in the chat said something about that for the previous question. The pants one make it a little more difficult, I think.
Yeah, and then taking care of those snakes, I logistically, hopefully, will be able to do these close to my house.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Fair enough.
I think I'm going for 3. I think I'm going for 3.
All right, he goes for 3. I think that puts you to like 480K.
I think it's 490.
Okay.
Because I was at 450.
Oh, then you took one
I got
on the
one on the last one and then 3 there, so I'm at 490.
490. Okay, almost half a mil. Okay.
Woo! That would be nice.
We got to see here if you. I don't know. We'll see if you want either of these last ones. These ones are pretty tough. All right. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you dip your head in a bucket of paint on a Sunday, but only be allowed to shower it off on a Saturday?
Oh my gosh. That's brutal. I think it's 0. I think it's 0. I can't. I don't like having stuff on myself. I am a huge. I love showers. Like I'm a multiple showers a day guy. Like,
But it's 1 week. 10K, 1 week.
but I can't shower though.
Yeah.
Like you'd be so stinky.
Yeah.
Oh. If I could, oh man, no, it's 0. I
Let's see.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one dealing with the like even if it's like paint that's safe for your skin, that's you're gonna do permanent damage to your skin.
Probably. Yeah, that's
And-
probably not great for you.
I can't this mustache. I can't afford to get paint in it. So yeah, it's 0. It has to be 0.
Locked in.
Yeah, locked in 0. I wouldn't even attempt that one
Okay.
because you're doing permanent damage to your skin. You're like. People are gonna look at you like you're a lunatic, which all these other things, I'm sure they're already looking at me like a lunatic. I'm gonna have 4 pairs of pants on, no shirt, and
And your head's
my
gonna
head's
be
gonna be
bright
red.
pink.
Yeah, like I can't, no. And then the dried, you leave it that long, it's dried into your hair. Like
yeah.
I don't even think you're getting it out in one shower.
Yeah.
No, that's a 0. That's a 0.
The chat says no way anyone doing that. If you think that you would do that challenge for 10K, comment below. I want to hear you guys hear that.
You are stronger than me if you can think you can deal with paint for a week. Even people who don't shower for a week, I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I need multiple showers. I just don't sleep well unless I have
Yeah.
a good shower. So that would be a nightmare.
Yeah. It's 10K.
No, it's not. It's not.
Not
100K
worth it.
for one time doing it, I'd think about it. But no, 10K for one time, no way. Especially when I'm already at 490. I don't need all that.
All right. Well,
Then
we
it's gonna, and the Walmart's is gonna make me even more identifiable.
Guy with purple head knocks over all cereal boxes on the.
And people are gonna be looking at that headline like purple head. It must be a mistake. Purple hair. No, it's actually purple head.
All right, we'll jump on to number 10 then to see if you want to go up to a $500,000. The last
gotta get
one
to
in the
$500,000.
set. I feel like you got to. I feel like you'll get there, but I want to hear what you have to say here. If you got $10,000 for doing the following task, how many times would you tape a spoon to the end of one of your fingers and keep it there for the entire year?
Oh man, I don't think I'm getting to $500,000.
I know.
Oh
tough one.
no! Oh no!
Talk to me about why not just stick one on your pinky finger and be good?
The problem is I have to do all those other things.
I know.
So like if I go for 10 spoons, because I could do 10 spoons on my finger for the year. I think that's not a big deal.
Okay.
I would have to lose for sure the ducks. So maybe that's worth it. Maybe I just give up on the ducks. And probably the Walmart I'd have to give up on too.
Mm.
But just because I think all those other ones I think I could do with spoons.
You could take care of snakes just fine with the spoons.
Yeah, because the only thing with snakes that you really have to do, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not cleaning the snake cage.
Poor snakes.
Yeah, unless it's like a requirement, I don't think that's getting cleaned.
Okay.
Which is probably really bad and I'll probably end up on some list for that, but I don't. Maybe I'd have to get an 11th cage and I rotate and I'll clean the one that has no snake.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
But if I'm keeping my numbers as is, I think it's 0 because I don't think I can do the other stuff with spoons on my fingers. But if I say 10 here, I'm just going to bail on a couple of the other ones because I think that's the move. I think the move would be take 10 spoons and then give up on some that I'm getting more money for doing the spoons.
Sure. Okay.
So I'd bail for sure on the ducks. I'd bail for sure on. Actually, I don't think I'd bail on anything else. Duck's the only one I would have to bail on.
Yeah, duck's the only one that takes a lot of precision to do.
Yeah.
All the other ones you could do, your life would just be annoying. Don't you think it would be annoying to have 10 spoons and like
I could still scroll TikTok
shower
for forever. With a spoon. Here, let me. Yeah, here. Like if you're holding your phone, I can scroll like.
Yeah.
I can scroll sideways. Like I can scroll like this, and the spoon's just sticking off that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a big.
But you also have spoons like sticking out. Like,
Yeah, so you're holding
here,
your phone like this. It's gonna be heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, it's inconvenient. But I don't have my fingers across my screen the entire time I'm scrolling anyway.
Okay.
So I don't think that would be that inconvenient, and I just would not be able to use a computer for a year.
Got you.
But we already talked about this. I am quitting my job because I'm getting $500K for this.
And it would be worth.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, that wraps us up. Oh man, that was a long question. This could very well be a 2 hour episode.
Hey, I'm excited. That was good. And I know the chat was talking about the snakes. I'm gonna change my tune. I will clean the snake cages.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get some extra cages, and I'll just rotate the snakes in the cages, so to make sure that all of my things are clean and all my animals are well taken care of. Because I know I'm not keeping them forever, and I'm gonna give them to someone who's gonna take care of them after this year. But I do want to make sure they're well taken care of while they're with me. We don't want to hurt any snakes.
I appreciate you clarifying that.
Yeah,
we
of
have
course.
had some guests. I don't know if you ever heard of Lizard Woman.
Yeah,
before.
she was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I was concerned for your safety while you were sitting across from her, honestly.
Yeah, some crazy takes for
Yeah.
sure. If you haven't, those are some great episodes to watch. Some good content.
No,
there.
she's the best content. She has
Yeah.
rage bait down.
Lizard Woman is featured in, I believe, episode 9 and maybe episode 6. One of those back there. All right, we will jump on to the next question. We have so much content today, and I drank a lot of water before this. So we're going to take a bathroom break intermission after this next question. So we're going to do a full, long, normal question, kind of similar to how we do the other ones. Not going to be a 10-parter, but it's kind of going to be a little bit revolving around the question 10. But I will warn you, this question is a little bit overcooked, I would say.
Okay.
There's a lot to it. All right. So let me pull it up here, make sure I've got what I've got the right stuff to say here, because I haven't looked at this in a second. Chat, I just want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you for providing all these responses. Sorry I haven't been interacting with all of them. There's so many that I have to pick and choose here, but we appreciate it over here. So thank you guys for doing that. All right, let's jump up to question number 10. It's not really number 10, but we'll call it number 10.
Isn't it 11 technically, right? 'Cause you
Yeah.
already asked me 10.
Question number 11. The cow pontoon party.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm here for it. It sounds like a good time.
All right, so you are on a pontoon race, okay? You are obviously steering a pontoon, and you're going to be versing via time trial another person. If you can beat this other person in the time trial race, you win $1 million, okay? Here's how the race works. The course, all it is 2 buoys, and you're just going to be looping around the buoys. And then in the middle, there are 2 little buoys like this, and it makes like a gate that you have to go through. So basically, you have to go around the buoy and then through the gate. And every time you have to go through the gate in the middle. All right? So you don't have to do a ton of driving, but like you have to do some to weave the gate. Okay? So I should pull up the question because there's so much to this one. Here is how the game works. You have to do 10 laps. 1 full lap is a mile. So it's a half mile to 1 buoy, half mile back. Okay? You need to do 10 laps. So you're doing 10 miles in a pontoon. We're going to assume you have unlimited gas. It's a normal average size pontoon. However, there are cows on your pontoon, or will be cows on your pontoon. For the very beginning, there is, and this is true for both contestants. You see what I'm saying by this is overcooked?
Yeah.
There's a lot going here.
I'm following. I'm tracking so far.
So this is true for you and your opponent. All right. On your pontoon to start, there is a pink cow. Doesn't really make a difference that he's pink, just to distinguish him from the other cows.
Okay.
It's a pink cow. He only weighs 100 pounds. Okay. That'll become important later. Here's the catch with this race. Every time you do a lap, you have to hit one of the buttons when you get back to the buoy. The buttons add cows to your pontoon, but the cows each do different things. You get to choose which button you want to hit to add what cow.
Okay.
And then by the end, you just finish, and then whoever finishes first wins.
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, you're tracking. I know there's a lot going on here. So, button number 1. You hit the button, a full-size regular cow is added to the pontoon. Just keep in mind, a normal cow weighs between 1,200 and 1,600 pounds.
Okay. I'm not hitting that button.
Okay. Number 2, the pink cow, which is on board, that weighs 100 pounds, doubles in size, but never doubles in weight. So it stays 100 pounds, but it doubles in size.
Oh.
The third button, you hit the button, 21-inch micro cows get spawned in on the ship. They have the ability to climb like spiders. You must collect all micro cows before finishing, or your time, like you can't finish until you collect all the micro cows. Then your time counts. Okay. And you have we'll say you have a bucket on with you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So 21-inch micro cows, but they all have the ability to climb like spiders. Or button number 4, 1 3-foot cow is added, but anytime it touches another cow on board, that cow duplicates. So the question is, let me specify a little more. If any cow falls off, it automatically respawns onto the boat, and a minute is added to your time. You cannot harm the cows in any way, but you can touch, hold, move, whatever you need to do with the cows. What is your strategy for this challenge? Is this even beatable? What are you doing here?
10 pink buttons.
What? There's no way.
10 pink buttons.
No.
That's the easy. That is the.
That would never work.
No, 100%. So how big is the pink cow to start?
A normal sized cow.
Yeah, this is so easy.
There's
10 pink
no
buttons.
way that would ever
It is
work.
10 pink buttons. Think about it. You can't. A normal pontoon, the weight limit's like what? 2,500 pounds that you're putting on there. And it's yeah, you're not going to be able to do. If you do that, you're only doing one of those.
That's the technical weight limit. I feel like it's a couple.
Yeah, but you're not even if you're maxing out once you get to that weight limit, you're not moving the pontoon fast. It's not moving quick.
You don't think so?
When you're driving a pontoon, the more weight on the pontoon, the slower the pontoon
100%.
goes.
100%.
Yeah, so if you do 2 big normal cows,
Okay.
no, you're gonna be going so slow.
Okay.
Plus, if they move to the front of the pontoon, you might just sink.
That's a good point.
You might just nosedive if you have normal cows. The nano cows, spiders on a pontoon can go anywhere. You're not getting the nano cows. You're not catching them all. Even if you did one button of 20, it's going to be too hard to catch them.
Okay.
Because you said 1 inch, right?
1 inch, yeah.
Yeah, you're not catching 20.
Okay.
Because there's so many crevices. There's so many cracks. You'll just look in the cup holder. There's a spider in there on a pontoon. You lift up the seat. There's 30, and it's just you're never gonna be able to collect all 20.
Okay.
There's no chance you're finding all
But
20.
what if you have all 10 laps to do so?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
If I'm doing that one, it's once.
Okay.
And then the 3-foot cow that's touching, you're not having enough space. That thing's bumping into whatever's on there.
Yeah.
So if I just keep this one cow and it's 100 pounds, but it's gigantic,
But hey,
I think that's so easy. I think that is because every time it falls off, I add a minute. This other person who's going against me is gonna overcook it. They're gonna pick nano cows. They're gonna pick a normal cow. They're gonna pick one of the duplicating cows. And then you watch them lap 6 when their boat's sinking. My boat's not sinking because this thing is not. It's only 100 pounds.
Yes, but here's my issue. So genuinely, when I made this question, I was like, I don't know if this is actually doable. I don't know if this could ever work in any scenario. But the pink cow strat that you're saying would never work.
It would.
Let me explain why, Kai. Do you understand? It doubles in size.
Yeah.
So after it doubles once, now it doubles again. So now it's 4 times the size of the original.
Yeah. So what's a normal cow? It's 5 feet tall, 5 by 5.
So
5 feet tall, 5 feet long.
So then sure, and then the next time it'd be 10 by 10. Then next time it'd be 20 by 20. That's the third time.
But it's only 100 pounds.
Then 40 by 40. Then it's 80 by 80. And that's the 5th one. That's not even the 10th
I think
button.
you have to do it
80
that
by
way.
80 kind. That's like the size of 10
No,
pontoons.
see, that's the thing. Because all of the other ones, it's not like this is. I think overall, this is probably not possible to do.
Yeah.
For any combination of 10 you're picking.
Well, technically speaking, I mean, the micro one
That
would be
is
done
possible.
at some point.
That
Yeah,
is possible.
yeah.
But it's like I'm swinging for the fence. I'm going for the win. I am not playing for second place.
Okay.
If you play any number of micro cows, you are playing for second place.
Really?
I am putting that on, standing on business on that. If you pick micro cows, you're hoping the other person crashes and fails. There's no way that is a winning strategy. Yes.
That's shocking.
Because, like, think about it. If you're on a pontoon and the cows can climb anywhere, the micro cows can climb like a spider. Underneath the pontoon, they can go there, and a spider can hang out under there. I am never catching one that gets underneath there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It does not matter. Like, I would have to take apart the entire boat to get all 20 of these micro cows. Because you're talking about, like, even on those buoys on the bottom, if there's a hole in that, one's in there, you're done. You're never getting that one.
Yeah, that's a good
And mine is, especially because you said it just keeps spawning back on the boat.
point. Yeah, if they go in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it keeps falling off, I have this gigantic cow that's like the size of what? Probably
But you get a minute
a
penalty.
3-story house.
At least. No, more, way bigger than that. Like, God, that was at the 5th iteration. Double that again, that's 160 by 160. Double it again, 320 by 320. Double it again, that's 640 by 640. Double it again, 1280 by 1280. So it's
But
almost
here's the
half
thing
a
you're not
mile
thinking about.
long.
You're not thinking about this.
It cannot be half a mile long.
It's only 100 pounds.
But there's no way you can do that and successfully drive a boat around boat buoys with a half
here's
a
the thing.
mile long cow.
when you're driving a pontoon, you do not have to hold on to the thing goes by itself.
Yeah, but you have to hit the gate, remember?
Yeah.
You have to go through
so
the gate
I'm
and around
not
the buoys.
steering it because it's a straight line a mile, you said, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going a mile in a straight line. My whole time I'm balancing the cow.
There's no way.
It's only 100 pounds. I can move that easily.
But it's a half a mile long.
It's still only 100 pounds. Like, you're thinking, like, you can move that with ease if it's only 100 pounds.
I don't think you could.
I think this is the so easy. Like, I don't think any of these are possible, but that is the easiest one by a mile. It's just do that button every time.
Also, Kai, it would be more like, say, because obviously this doesn't quite work, because you can't really actually imagine a 100-pound cow that big.
Yeah.
But in theory, right? I see it as like you'd be trying to balance like this kind of thing on like a stick. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta balance him, but you're putting a massive a half a mile. A half a mile. That's
Yes,
how wide
I understand.
a cow is a half a mile wide.
But here's the thing. That's the whole course. I'm basically done by the time the cow's that big. Like, that's not every time.
Yeah, but
I'm going to finish the first.
he's only 500 feet on the
See,
fifth
but-
lap.
Yeah, but by the time I get there, I'm going to be so far ahead of this other person who's trying to collect their nano cows that are like in the bottom of the boat that they're never going to get. I'm on lap 5 when I start struggling. You're not struggling before lap 5 at all.
But the thing is, Kai, I feel like yours is falling in the water every.
I'll take the penalties. You are
get
not
1 minute-
finding those nano cows.
You get 1 minute every time it falls in the water. There's
I
no
get it.
way.
I get it.
Here, wait, okay. Let me just
Wait, well, here's one other
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Is falling off the boat, if it's touching the water, is that falling off the boat? See, you know it's not. You
No.
know it's not.
Because if I say, I would say it's not. I would say it's not.
Then this is so easy. I'm never getting a penalty.
How?
That's not falling off. They will
what
never
does he do?
come off the boat.
Okay, explain.
It
How
will,
is he staying on?
you are on the boat. It's going to be on the boat in some capacity that entire time.
Sure.
It might be mostly drowning in the water. Not drowning. It might be.
That counts as harming. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not going to harm. It might be mostly in the water getting dragged along by the pontoon, but it will be partially on that boat because I'm going to hold it on. It's only 100 pounds.
Okay, 100 pounds is still a lot.
I can hold 100 pounds while the pontoon's going.
Not something that is like
But you're adding all this extra weight because it's big. That's not what you said.
No,
you said
no,
it's 100 pounds.
I'm saying like this object, right? You're imagining like the weight of the cow just stays center in the object. I think the weight still is distributed among the cow.
Yeah.
Like size wise. So like if I gave you like a 50-pound thing, but it was like a giant 50-pound brick, you could not hold that 50 pounds by just holding the end. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying with the 100 pounds.
Yeah, but you had to grip it anywhere on
It's
there.
not like holding like
but it's not. I'm not
weight.
carrying it. I'm not carrying
What are
it.
you
I'm
doing
just
with it? You're
holding
just-
on to it to keep it on the boat. I'll sit on it on like by the time it's that big, it's not even gonna feel me sitting on it. So I'll sit on it to keep it on. It's not coming off the boat.
I don't. Okay, say I give you that. Even with that, you have zero vision. You have zero sight of vision.
It's a straight line.
Yeah, but you have to hit a gate every time, and then loop around and come back. So you have to make a turn every lap. You're making a turn.
That's hard, but I really do think that's the only move.
Wait, Kai, I don't understand. Like, why would you not take like 1 or 2 normal cows? Like they weigh 1,200 to 1,600 pounds.
Because
You
the
could take
problem
one.
is, as soon as one of those moves to the front of the boat, we're sinking.
No, you like normal pontoons have like I think the suggested is like 2,000 pounds. So you could easily get one, probably 2.
Yeah, but
comfortably.
you're not when you're using we're talking about a normal pontoon and you have like 80 people, not 80 people, 10 people on there.
Yeah.
And it like starts to get close to the water at the front.
Yeah.
You don't have most of the weight at the front.
Yeah,
It's
that's
spread
fair.
out.
That's fair.
With this cow, it's in one concentrated spot.
That's fair.
That's why I think this pink cow, you just make that thing. I think that's the move. I really think that's the move.
I'm.
We're not picturing this the same way because I'm standing there. I have the pontoon
I think we are
full throttle.
I know.
I'm sitting out the back of the pontoon
Yep.
holding on to the cow.
That's,
Like I'm sitting on it, holding on to it. It's not going anywhere.
it is a hat. That's I don't think you're understanding how weight distribution works.
See, but this is the thing. I get it. I get how the weight distribution works, but total across the whole thing, it's 100 pounds.
Like you could not carry an 100-pound thing that was like a very like if I
But
just
I don't
gave
have
you,
to carry it. I'm not
but you're
carrying
telling
any
me,
weight.
You're telling me you're holding it.
I'm holding on to it. When you're think about like when you're I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Like if I'm holding on to a string, I can hold on to the thing. Like I'm not pulling it at all. I'm just making sure it doesn't move.
Yeah, I get that.
There's a drag on it for sure, but I don't think it's that bad.
I appreciate the heat in this one.
I think that's the only move. And I think anyone who thinks that you can the duplicator cow, you're just cooked. That
Yeah.
you should not touch that one. The micro cows are not touchable either. And then if you're doing the big cows, you have to like just hope they stay at the back of the boat.
Yeah. I think part of the interesting thing about this question is like, I think in theory it can be finished, but no matter what route you pick, your time and score is going to be astronomically high.
Yeah.
Like if you go micro cows, it's going to be crazy hard to get it. But if you go your strategy, you're going to get so many penalties from the thing falling off in the water.
But again, you said if it falls off, that's completely off.
Yeah, but you get a minute penalty for that.
Yeah, but it's never coming completely off the boat. Part of it will be touching the entire time.
Guy, what part is touching the cow? Is it touching
Any
like
part.
his chest, like he's sitting and his legs are being dragged?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing.
His legs probably go down like 700 feet at least.
Okay, fine. He's on his back. They go up in the air.
Oh, okay.
You're not thinking about this
Sorry,
because the nano cows are impossible. And here's the thing: you are
I
gonna
don't think they're
get
impossible. I just
They're
think it would take you a
impossible.
long time.
the nano cows when you're getting to the end there and you're ready to cross the final finish line. You're gonna have to find hundreds of nano cows if you do nano cows.
Yeah, what
You're
if
gonna-
you lock in nano cow and go nano cow, nano cow, nano cow?
So how many nano cows would it be?
Well, 20 per, so 10 hits, so 200.
Yeah, 200. You're trying to keep track of 200 nano cows.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track of one gigantic pink cow. Like
He's
what I'm
you're
doing is
underselling
so
the
much
gigantic.
less frustrating. I would rather deal with one thing than hundreds of little things.
The problem is, I feel like you're underselling the word gigantic. I just feel
Fine,
like-
1/2 mile long pink
Thank you,
cow. I
thank
will
you.
deal with 1/2 mile long pink cow before I deal with 200 micro cows.
So, okay, so just trying to wrap it up here. You go that strategy.
Yes.
You think you'd win.
Yeah, I think I'd win. I think
Okay.
I think I would 100% win. I would 100% win if that's my strategy.
There's no better strat that someone
I
can
don't think
take.
there is a better strat. I think overall, no one's ever finishing actually this race.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's actually going to finish.
But like I feel like there is a time like if you went 200 micro cows, you could finish. Like
It's going to take you years.
it might.
If you're doing 200 nano cows,
Yeah.
you will have to take apart the boat.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe you have to.
And then you're going to have to, you find them, then you have to put the boat back together and then go through the finish line. I will take my chance with my 1/2 mile long pink cow.
But your 1/2 mile long pink cow is falling off every second, and your race is gonna be your end score is gonna be 3 years plus. Which
Yeah,
finish.
and by the time you by hand take apart a pontoon and put it back together and find all those things, you will have passed my 3-year time.
What do you think about this? You go 5 normal cows.
Boat sunk.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I think
You're underselling how heavy a cow is.
but like so 5 normal would be like 6,000 pounds.
So the only way you could do 5 normal is if you're not like you are barely in forward.
Yeah, or you'd be hitting full, but like it wouldn't be going that fast.
I think you're sinking the boat if you have 5 normal cows.
And
Because the thing is, you can't control where those things are moving.
yeah, that's
100-pound 1/2 mile pink cow, I can control where that's moving.
Okay, we will wrap it up on that one. I want ladies and gentlemen to know that me and Kai, we love each other very much, and everything we say at each other is never hurtful anyway. But we just,
He just doesn't know how much a cow weighs.
yeah. All right. Well, anyways, on that note, we are gonna turn it over to intermission now because honestly, I have to go pee. So we're gonna put it on. We'll do honestly, we'll give you guys a 5-minute intermission break. And we'll catch you back in a little bit for some more exciting content. out of focus here. Oh, don't be like this. There we go. What's up, guys? We're back. Had to cool off a little bit there. You know, it's getting kind of hot. All right. Well, thank you guys for sticking around. If you are still watching with us here, we are gonna jump on. We've got 2 more questions for you guys. One is another 10-parter, kind of similar to the first one.
I'm excited. I'm still locked in.
That's good, Kai. I can tell. And then after that last question, I feel like this
I'm
next one's
fired
gonna
up.
be good.
I'm fired up.
Kai's ready for it. And then the last one will be the fan submitted question, and we'll go over that. And then, yeah, that'll be the episode. So
You looked it up real quick before we go on. What was the official number that you got when you looked it up?
yeah, so when I checked, so if you did Kai's pink cow strategy, the cow would be 3,072 no, sorry. 3,072 meters. So over 3 kilometers tall.
Yeah, so that's so easy. That's yeah, I stand by it. Pink cow strat to the moon.
Guy, if there was would there be any distance that I could have said where you would have been like, no,
I'm too committed to pink cow strat at this point.
The cow would be touching the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doable. It's doable.
Still only 100 pounds.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh man. Kai, I'm gonna have you push your mic a little bit this way. Yeah, just to center it. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. All right, here we go. We will jump into question number. I guess this would be number 12, technically.
Number 12, baby.
12.
Let's go.
Number 12. This is another 10-parter celebrating double digits here on Breaking the Iceberg. Are we ready, Kai, to break the ice?
Locked in.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. You are going on a first date with a super cute girl. Things are going super well, and you guys go back to her place. How many of these objects would she have to have at her house for you to think, this girl might be crazy, I cannot date her? All right?
Okay.
Are you following so far?
I'm following.
So I'm just going to read
She
it.
liked the stash a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to read it one more time just to spell it out, just so I can clip it later as well. And then we'll go through. I'll just literally list off the things that we'll walk through.
Is one of the things in a 100-pound pink cow?
Maybe. I can't say.
I'm excited to find out.
No spoils. No spoils. All right. So again, you're going on a first date with a super cute girl. Things are going super well. You guys go back to her place. How many of these objects would she have to have at her house for you to say, this girl might be crazy, I don't think I can date her? All right. Here we go. Number 1, spoons.
How many? Oh.
Yeah. How many?
I was not following the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Wait,
spell it
read it
out.
one more time. I'm following now. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, this might be helpful too.
Okay, good. I was not So to clarify quickly before we reset the question.
Yeah.
It's not like I thought you were giving me a list of 10 things. On this list of 10 things, how many of them does she have? It's one item. What's a crazy number of that item that I'll be like, I can't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just read through the first one.
Okay. Read it one more time.
Yeah,
Read it one more
yeah.
time. Sorry.
So
I was still thinking about the pink cow.
yeah, it's good. So you're going on a date with a super cute girl. Things are going super well. You guys go back to her place. When you're at her place, you notice she has a number of these items, and I'm going to fill in that blank in a second.
Okay.
How many of that item would she have to have for you to say, this girl is crazy, I don't think I could date her?
Okay, I'm good. I'm locked
All right.
in. Yeah.
So the first one is spoons. How many spoons would she have to have for you to be like, this girl is crazy, I don't think I can date her?
Because the thing is,
Why not 12,000?
no, 15. Because, and I guess 12,000 maybe, but 15 just feels better.
Okay.
The thing is, like, it has to be a number of spoons where it's noticeable. Because when you're like going over to someone's place for like the first time, I'm not going through stuff.
Yeah.
So it has to be an absurd enough number that they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
And like, and everywhere to the point where I'm like, she's not like just that she's messy. Because like, you know, there are people where you're like go over to their place and they're like, oh, they just got like everything's everywhere. Like I'm horrible at this. Like my room is a disaster. Like I just have stuff all over the place. But yeah, I think because like 1,000, like you can fit like probably 200 in your silverware drawer.
Sure.
Like it has to be to the point that I can tell everything's a spoon. And I think the point where you're like, you can't hide that you have that many spoons anymore is about like 15.
So in your argument, then you'd say like 10,000 spoons. I mean, those could be tucked away somewhere in the house. You're just not
You
seeing
can
them.
hide them.
You can hide them.
Can I? Well, it might be higher actually.
But I'm gonna say,
Because what if she's just a spoon salesman, man?
I think
She could just be selling spoons.
you're right. You're right.
How cute is she?
I think she's really cute.
Oh, man, 15 might be low.
I feel like with the way the question is,
I would have to know that she's not a spoon salesman
I
as
think,
well.
yeah, and I also think you have to know. You have to know she has them. Like you see them at the house, kind of thing. I don't think because for all of them, like you could always pull the card. Well, she could have X amount tucked away.
See, but
somewhere.
that's the thing
But I
with
think
that,
you
though.
know. You have to know.
Yeah, but the thing with that, though, like spoons as an item that you have to know, like, it could be 10 and they're just, like, if you, like,
I'm saying
spoons is a natural thing that you're putting away.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's not something that I'm, like, at someone's place and I'm, like, looking at their spoons ever.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
That's why I think, like, for that one specifically, like, if
Yeah.
it's not something that you readily leave out, like if you were talking, like
Yeah.
like
well,
a book maybe.
Yeah.
Like, books, like, you leave those out. Like, you're not putting those, like, in a drawer. Like, spoons is just a natural thing to put away.
yeah.
But
I feel that.
like that's why I put, like, 15,000, because that's where I think you're not going to be able to, like, put them in natural places.
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
It
they're
kind
gonna
of
be-
fits in a different category.
Yeah, like I'm in your bathroom and there's a 100,000, not 100,000,
But
100 spoons.
Yeah, that's pretty whack. I'll give you that too. I was gonna say for most of these questions, I would say you would know that they were there, but for the other ones, they're more noticeable. Things
Okay,
that
so
you would
I know that
so-
they're there. I can see all of them. Is the idea?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can see or have access
Okay.
to them, but the spoons does get into a weird gray area category. So I'll give you.
And
that.
I'm gonna be honest. If she's cute enough, it's still going on.
So wait, hold on. Wait, no, but it's. I don't think I can date her. You should just.
I don't think I could date her,
Okay,
but I'm
okay.
not gonna leave.
You wouldn't. Okay, I follow.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm already there. I'm committed for tonight. But like long term, 15,000 is the number. Like, yeah, I don't want to be married to the crazy spoon lady.
We can't pursue this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can't be a long term thing, but a short fun thing. I'm still down with spoon lady.
Okay. If you're out there and you own a lot of spoons, I'm just kidding.
My DMs are open.
All right. Next one here. I'm just gonna restate the question just so we're all on the same page
Yep.
again. You are on a first date with a super cute girl. Things are going super well. You guys go back to her place. I'm going to give you the name of an object. How many of that object would this girl have to have at her house for you to say, this girl is crazy, I don't think I can date her? Pet bunnies.
75.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy high, I feel like.
Yeah,
Why,
but
why not 50? Like,
because
why-
I think 50 is like, because bunnies, there's a lot of bunnies. Like,
bunnies be making bunnies.
bunnies
man.
be making bunnies. And I think like 50 is like I got this many on accident and I didn't want to get rid of them. And I think if you get past 50, then it's intentional.
Oh, okay.
Because you're like, if I'm like, oh, I really, really like bunnies.
Yeah.
And like, you start off with like 8 or 10. And then all of a sudden, you go away for the weekend, you come back and you have 30 bunnies. And you're like, oh no. And then I don't think bunnies care if they're related, right? They just,
Probably not.
yeah, I would assume that
So you think it could just
bunnies
be
are a
like...
bit incestuous.
You just think it could be an unlucky hit? Like,
Yeah, like
just
I think
got there.
50 is like, oh no, I didn't want 50, but we're at 50. 75 is that's intentional.
to be honest, guy, I'm shocked you said anything over 10. Like, I get
I
your
don't think
take. Now
10
that I hear your
bunnies is
take.
that crazy of a number.
Okay.
Because like if you have like I know people who are like super big animal people who like 10 bunnies for like, if you're an animal person, I don't think is that crazy at all.
Yeah, and there's a sense in which to like you can do like group, like once you bought the stuff for one, now you have the stuff for a bunny.
Yeah,
Like,
and like, in my head too, I think like they're well taken care of is kind of how I'm picturing it.
yeah,
Like when you have like 10 bunnies, I don't think is crazy, and like Chat is saying 8. I think that's so low.
Chad's saying 100.
100, I think, is like, yeah, you're crazy at that point. Like, but like 10 is, I don't think 10's that crazy. Like, assuming that they're like well taken care of and it's not like a horrible smell, like you could just like, if you just really like bunnies, I don't think that's that odd.
Okay.
But like 75 is that number. Like 50 is not. Like, I actually think you could, I am so serious, I think you could actually accidentally end up with 50 bunnies.
Oh man, I'm just imagining the amount of poop that would be in that house.
Oh yeah, it's too much. Like, again, I am not like it's I don't think I would be. We'd have to have a conversation about the bunny.
For sure, bro. For sure.
But it's interesting.
All right, you ready for number 3?
I could get down being the bunny guy, I guess.
Okay, you heard it here first, boys.
But not 75.
Okay.
That's too many bunnies.
All right, number 3. Are we ready?
Yes.
Chainsaws.
100. I think 100 is the number
Wow.
of chainsaws.
Okay.
Yeah, because it might have to be lower. Actually, it might be lower than 100 chainsaws.
What is a girl doing? I think as a blanket statement, we just have to say this is not associated with
work or anything. I'm not associating with that. I feel like, I think the number's lower than 100 because I think chainsaws, like spoons, when we were talking about spoons, you could I could see you doing like spoon art.
Okay.
Like, you could be a spoon art or a
okay.
spoon collector. You could collect chainsaws. Maybe that's what you're into. But I think the number's 12. I'm going to switch to 12.
Okay. The big drop.
Yeah, big drop. Because, well, it's also a weapon too. That's why hundreds. I was a bad. Yeah, I went too rage baity there. I was just trying to get a reaction. 100's too much.
I appreciate you pulling it back.
Yeah, I think 12 because 12 is like,
because it's a weapon.
Yeah,
it falls in a different category. It becomes like creepy.
Yeah,
almost,
I think if you go more than 12, that's when I'm like a little scared for my safety. But 12, I'm like, okay, weird that you have these, but I can get past it.
Okay. I honestly, Kai, I agree with you on that take. I would put it somewhere around 10 probably.
Yeah.
But okay. 100 would be crazy.
Yeah, 100 was I don't know what I'm
appreciate
in a Halloween horror movie at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm the guy that I open the door and you're like, what is he doing?
Yeah, chat saying 315. I think that's around the right ballpark somewhere in there. Definitely less than 20.
Yeah, especially if we're considering, like, for all of these, that it's not, I know what her job is, and this thing in her house is not related to that.
Yep, not work associated. Okay, number 4. Full milk cartons.
2. Why are they out?
Well, no, they can be in the fridge too.
It's
just in her house. Well, so all
because we were talking about they have to be out. I'm not going.
No. All of these are in her house somewhere, but like you know they're there, but you don't necessarily see them. So maybe you like end up while you're on the date or whatever, you grab something in the fridge or something, and they're all in there or something. But you see them all, but not necessarily like they're not hiding away.
Because if it's out and like I'm just seeing them when I walk in, it's 2. If it's like in her fridge, I'd say 30.
30. But do you think at that point you're having a second fridge and it looks like that?
Yeah, you just have your fridge is full of milk, and I have a lot of questions, but I'm like, maybe you're just a big milk person. I think.
Why not 40?
No, because I really do think you can't go put like 30 in a fridge feels like a reasonable amount.
In one fridge, or you're saying that's
in a one fridge.
In a one fridge, that's tight.
If you get a big fridge and every single thing is full,
in the freezer too.
Oh, might have maybe 20.
Yeah, I feel like 20 maybe.
20, fridge. 20 I think could fit in the fridge. If your fridge is full of milk, I have questions, but again, I think because chat is they're confused. She's very pretty. She's very cute.
Yeah, that's a good clarification. Yeah. You're into the girl. The date so far has gone really well.
The number for me is going to be higher because I'm willing to put up with it because she seems awesome other than this weird quirk.
Yeah.
And I think a milk quirk is something I could work past.
Okay.
I think a milk quirk is something I could work past. Like chainsaws is a little scarier.
Yeah.
Where I'm like a little concerned. Milk, I'm like, no, that's just odd, but I could work through that. I think I could work through. So 30 is the top.
Okay.
But realistically, it's probably like 20.
Okay. And you think that'd be one fridge?
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
If you can get 30 in the fridge, then it's not weird.
I feel like
If you have to get a second fridge for your milk, then it's when we start. And that's why I think 30 is the number, because I think 30 is where you go to a second fridge.
Hey babe, you want something to drink? Yeah, you can just go check in the fridge. Nothing.
All different kinds of milk?
Sure.
Oh, then yeah, the 30's easy.
How many different kinds of milk are there?
Oh, I could list at least 15.
What? Wait, what? Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you almond milk, soy
Okay.
milk,
Okay.
chocolate milk,
Yep.
strawberry milk,
Sure.
2%,
I knew you were
1%,
gonna go-
fat free,
Okay.
full,
Yeah.
whole milk, not full. Whole milk, walnut milk,
Is that a thing?
cashew milk.
Okay.
Yeah. I think macadamia milk,
Okay.
lactose free milk, heavy cream.
Okay.
Uh, okay.
I
I think there's more. There's definitely more. Did I say soy milk already?
Chat is saying something.
Chocolate soy milk, chocolate walnut milk. That's 15. If you go into the milk aisle's just as big as the cereal aisle at Walmart.
I
Like,
guess
that
I
thing's
don't.
huge.
I don't pay as much attention to it as I probably should.
Yeah, you should go check it, and I bet you count at because there's vanilla milk too. I didn't even say that. Like, I think, and then within chocolate milk, there's whole 2%
Yeah.
fat free. So there's easily, if she's got all different kinds of milk, the number goes up. If it's just like 2%,
Classic. Yeah. Okay.
like in the fridge, then the number's a little lower. So if it's just 2%,
We'll
20.
say yeah. Okay. We'll just.
If
lock
she
it
has
in
all different flavors, 30.
there. Thank you for clarifying. I also do appreciate you clarifying the pretty date or pretty girl.
Yeah,
comment.
because I think that like
It's important.
yeah, because like if I'm with like an uggo on a date and it's like going well, but I don't think she's that attractive, like the number where I'm like, yeah, this is weird is a lot lower.
Yeah, in this scenario,
It's the-
super cute girl, great. You've already been kind of on a first date together. Now you're going back to her place. So far, so good.
It reminds me of have you seen How I Met Your Mother at all? I think it's
No.
called the Doppler Dahmer scale is like one of the episodes where they have it, and it's like the creepiness of something versus the cuteness of something is all dependent on how into the person you are. So like you can do a lot creepier things if the person's really into you.
Okay. So I guess I see how that factors in here. Okay.
Yeah. Chat, look up the milks. I'm not making any of those up. Those are all real.
Okay. All right. We will jump on to number 5 because even with the 2-hour time limit, we might still be pushing it. All right. Here we go. Number 5. 5-foot tall inflatable walruses.
I'm all in on that.
What?
I think 100. That'd be so cool. That's so funny. That's
Okay.
so funny.
So, but not 200. Like, what? There is a limit here.
I think I don't know if there is actually. I think 100 is the number where I'm just like, there's not really a limit. Like I think that's just funny.
But like, there has to be a limit. There has to be.
No, because that's like a collectible thing. I feel like.
But like, there is a point where there's so many of this object is taking up so much room in the house that like,
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
like,
So
we can't be doing.
so
this.
the number would have to be where it starts to be like it's impeding my ability to move through your house.
Oh, wow.
So what? 200.
It's got to be way more than that. I feel like. I guess.
Are we talking about like an apartment or a house?
I don't know. I was picturing a house, but
Okay, if we're talking
guess
a
there's
house,
difference.
500.
okay.
I think like that's just a collectible thing that's funny. I think like that, like anything like, I mean, all of my friends and stuff know like, and you know too, like very much for the meme. Like if there's like something that's funny,
Yeah.
like I will spend money on things that I think are funny just because I think they're funny. Like
That's fair.
I'm trying to think. I have a couple flamingo cups that I think are hilarious.
Yeah.
Like if that's just like something that you're passionate about and you think is funny, I'm all in. That's
Okay.
hilarious to me.
I feel like there's an element of it too of like with the stipulation you made, pretty girl date's been going so far so good. There's an element to it where it's like that's kind of fun.
Like yeah,
Like,
I like that. Like that is a something that like it is super weird, but I think it's funny. Like I'm trying to think of yeah, like if it's something quirky like that, I think that's hilarious, and the number's gonna be super high.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll jump to the next one then here. All right, here we go. Number 6. Taxidermy squirrels wearing outfits.
2. I'm out on taxidermy. I'm so far out on taxidermy. It creeps me out. It
Wait, so
creeps
what
me
2?
out.
So 2 would be cool though.
I think 2 is fine.
Okay.
I think 2 is fine. Any more than that, you're going out of your way to taxidermy squirrels or collect them, and I'm out on that. Like I think
Fair enough.
as cool as I think inflatable walruses are, I'm that out on taxidermy.
Wow.
And the taxidermy community can come for me on this. I think it's weird. I think it's creepy. I don't like it. There's a taxidermy place that I drive past on my way home all the time, and it scares me. Like, what is going on at a taxidermy place? We don't need to like mess with the animals once they're gone. Like, leave them be. They're happy. They died. They lived a good life. We do not need to mess with their dead bodies and like make them a cute thing. It's not cute. It's just creepy.
That's fair. So she's off the table.
Yeah, I'm so far out on taxidermy. Yeah. It's not even funny.
That like it's hard to push it for you for even one. You're kind of like,
yeah, like that is like that's the thing. Like, it's a weird thing that I don't like. I'm already super anti taxidermy. I just think I don't like it. Like, I really don't like it.
Fair enough.
It makes me feel uncomfy.
Fair enough. I will jump to the next one then on that note. Number 8, water-filled fish tanks with no fish.
10. I think 10. I think that's like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing here? Because that's not one, like, that's not funny. That's just odd.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm going to keep going back to the inflatable walruses because that's the one that's in my head.
Okay.
But, like, those are funny, I think. Like, that could be, why do we have, like, 10, with no questions asked, 10, but she could talk her way into me being in on 10.
Okay.
Like,
how would you talk?
If she had if she was one where she was like I'm trying to think. She was like, I'm planning on getting fish. Okay. Then I'd be like, okay, 10's low. I go higher than 10. If we're talking like, she's like, oh, I just like to have these, like if she thinks she's a fish,
we're gonna say,
then I'm starting to be like, I don't know, because like, what do you want? Do you want to feel like you're underwater? Like, I don't know. That's like, why do you? I need an explanation from her on that one, but with no explanation, 10.
Yeah, we'll say no explanation for the question.
Yeah, I think if you get to 11, if you have 11, that's a prime number. That's a weird. There's no good way to set up 11. 10, I could see a way you're setting those up where I'm like, oh, that's cute.
There you go. And for episode 10, too.
Yeah, for episode 10. 10 for 10, baby.
There you go. I appreciate that. Well, honestly, Kai, of all your numbers so far, that one also fits in the reasonable category for me.
I'm glad. Which ones do you not agree with? I feel like they've all been good.
Oh, man. I don't know. We'd have to cut back. I feel like I
True. I don't want to keep us here for 3 hours. That's
you're
right.
You're right. We'll keep moving then. We'll keep moving. Number 9. Again, I'm just going to repeat the quote again here if you're tuning in again. So you're on a date with a super cute girl. It's going fantastic. She takes you back to her place, but while you're at her place, you notice that she has the following objects in her house. How many of the following object does she have to have for you to say, this girl is crazy, I don't think I could date her? Tomatoes with Sharpie drawn on faces.
I'm going to go 50. I think 50. Because, yeah. That's another one. Well, here's the
so high.
Like here, I have some follow-up questions, obviously, with that. But 50, like, are they all fresh?
Yes, I feel like they.
So that she just did it in one day. Like, I don't think that like she just ripped it because she thought it was funny one day. Like,
okay, so then why not 300?
I think 50 is the number where I think you could mindlessly do 50 faces on different tomatoes. And I think if you get past 50, it becomes obsessive. Okay. Like, you were focused on this for far too long. Because 50 you could do in, 10 minutes?
Probably, yeah.
Like, I have mindlessly done weirder things for 10 minutes than draw faces on tomatoes.
Fair enough. I want to see what the chat has to say here. 50 as long as they're in the fridge. Yeah, does location make a difference for you on this one? Or
I think location doesn't really. I think freshness does. Like, if, like, they're, like, clearly, like, brand new picked tomatoes and she just has them all lined up with faces, I think that's really funny.
Okay.
And, like, I would obviously be a conversation piece at that point.
Yeah.
If they're, like, a little shriveled, then the number starts to drop. Okay. Because if you're, like, keeping those for a long period of time, I'm a little concerned. But if they're still fresh, I'm like, oh, you just thought that was funny. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to keep doing this and make, like, I could see myself getting into, like, making a whole town of tomatoes. Like you just have like this is the
It's
like
a perfect match.
yeah, you make like a love story basically with the tomatoes. You're just like playing with them basically like they're dolls. Like I think that I could see if the date's going that well being like, yeah, that's cute and kind of funny.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So 50, you're locking it in.
50, I'm locking it in.
Okay, very good. All right, well, we'll jump on to number 10 then. The last one on this question. Number 10, trash cans she's given names to.
5.
Okay.
And I think you can't go higher than that because I'm not a big naming things guy.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't like I get naming like I name my car,
Yeah.
but I think that's it.
I feel like a lot of people name their cars. That's a naming thing.
Yeah, but is there like trash cans is not a naming thing.
That's the point.
But here's the thing: if you're naming a trash can, like I know this is a tangent. I think we go 10 hours for episode 10.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, take us there.
But here's the thing: like if I'm naming trash cans, like you kind of have to hate the trash can if you're naming it, right?
What are you naming?
Like if you're naming a trash can, you better not be using it. and the reason for that is like if you're naming something, you're clearly giving like a more like is it intrinsic? Is that the right word? Like you're giving it more value than like just like a trash can. In a trash can, you're like throwing what you don't want in there.
Yeah.
So I think if you're like naming it, you shouldn't be using it because then
Okay.
if you're naming it and you're still putting trash in there, like you must hate whoever you named that after because like you're just treating that thing poorly. Like no one treats a
Yeah.
trash can well.
Okay.
And I think if you're naming something like you're giving a higher value to it.
Sure. So are you saying like for 5 it would be okay if she just like had them but wasn't using them?
If she's not using them, 5's fine.
Okay.
If she's using them, 2.
Okay. Because it crosses the line.
I really do because when you're naming stuff, I think you in your head have given it more value.
Okay.
But you're still treating that thing horribly because you don't know. No one is like, oh, let me take care of this trash can. And if you
Yeah.
are, you're not putting trash in it. Like if I wanted to take care of my trash can, I would not use it.
Okay. Yeah. If you wanted to name your trash can.
Yeah, if I'm gonna name it, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna like it's gonna be a decorative piece.
So 5 if she's not using it.
Yeah.
2 if she's using them and their name.
yeah, I think so.
That's such a good clarification. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
That's so funny.
These are the things I like to think about.
I have to
on
think
the
about that.
regular.
Yeah, it's funny, guys. When we hear these questions, sometimes I'll go back and it makes me tweak them later, like reflect on them, or I don't know. It makes you think, you know.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think about the naming them thing? I think,
I'm probably with you. Yeah, probably lower than 10 would be.
but like, if you're going out of your way to name something, like my car, I name
agree.
because
I
I
agree
care
with your
about
take,
it.
yeah.
Like that's the thing I want to take care of.
Yeah, and a trash can is like, who cares? Now, if you're naming it, then it's like you do. Yeah, I agree with your take.
Yeah.
If you're using it, it's weird because like it's I 100% agree with your take, honestly. All right, well, we will jump on. That was the 12th. Well, I guess that was technically like the 20th question or
Hey,
something
we're
like
good,
that.
we're good.
Whatever. I'm losing track.
10
here.
hours for episode 10. Let's go.
Yeah, that was the gimmick for this one. All right, we will jump on to the fan submitted question. Again, we just threw something out there. We'll probably do this again down the road. But we posted on Instagram and I think on the TikTok as well for fans to submit questions to us, one of which will be chosen for this episode. Hopefully we will do that again down the road. So the one that was submitted, I'm going to tweak it just a little bit, and I'll probably have to make some clarifications on it, and I'll just make some judgment calls on that myself. But Kai, are you ready for the first fan-submitted question?
I'm excited. I'm glad I got to be here for the first fan submitted.
I know, yeah. I feel like I might have to bring you on for all the firsts of, like, the show.
I'm
It just
down.
feels like you were the OG, you know?
Hey, it started in our old apartment.
Exactly,
So it's
bro.
gotta, but
It's just not the same without it.
I mean, I've seen the TikTok comments too. Like the fan questions have to be good.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I hope you like this.
Thank
one.
you.
So
I'm excited.
We'll see. Yeah, definitely some good comments and keep those going on the online sites and all that stuff. So here we go. Fan submitted question. You have the option of going to a party. We'll say the party can include up to 100 people. You get to choose the food, the music, all the people that are there. But if you choose to go to this party, you can never leave. Would you go to the party And if so, who are you choosing? Or would you not go because you never get to leave?
I would go. I think you
You'd
can.
go?
Yeah, because for me, I'm not a big go and do stuff guy.
Okay.
So if I'm putting like all the people I like care about in here, I guess I would hope they're willing to come.
Yeah, we'll
But
say
they're all willing participants in this. I'm
yeah,
assuming.
yeah, they're all willing participants. Yeah. I think that's how the fan would have wanted it.
Yeah, but like I love being like with people. So like I will hang out with the people. So I need to pick the people, the food, and the music.
And the music. Yep.
I would say music is gonna be like some indie pop. Like I love my favorite band's Band Camino. So I
Okay.
would probably like some of their stuff, but like a lot of indie pop vibe. People would be like all my friends and family, I think. I don't want like maybe we throw a couple of celebrities in there just
Yeah.
for fun.
Okay.
Maybe like a Sydney Sweeney or
Okay.
I'm trying to think of Zac Efron. I love Zac Efron.
Zac Efron,
So I would be
okay.
in on that. Maybe hang out with them. But mostly like friends and family because like I could like be with them forever and it would be fun. Like
Okay.
that would be a good time. As far as food, I'm gonna go oh, I think I'm gonna go like a breakfast food.
Really?
Like a breakfast buffet.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I think you can get a lot of like within
Variety.
breakfast you can get like sweet and savory and you're still kind of in there.
Okay.
Like if you get like some toast and like some breakfast meat, you can make like a nice sandwich.
Okay.
And
Then
then
you're never
eggs and
ending
stuff.
eating this though.
Yeah, but it's breakfast.
It
too.
is,
like a
yeah.
breakfast buffet. Is what I'm
Yeah.
going with.
I'll
Is
give
that
you
cheating?
that. I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Because it's a party. I would imagine like it has to be like party-esque. So like parties don't have every kind of food, but like a party
No,
might
yeah.
have like a breakfast
Yeah.
buffet. So I'll give you that. So then that was all three.
Yeah, I think that'd be a
Okay.
good time too. Like I like love hanging out with people and like
Okay.
I'm assuming like every time like we're gonna play like video games or board games, like all those things I love doing.
For
So
sure.
I could do that for forever. I think
Okay.
I just
But-
like hang out with like friends and stuff. I think that I could do for forever.
And you never get to go back to the real world.
well, I'm assuming in this also means I don't like I'm taken care of. Like I'm
yeah.
not,
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
provided for you and
if
yeah.
I can do hang out with my friends and family forever instead of work a job, yeah, I'm all in.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's
But
yeah.
then you don't get to see the rest of the world. It's only 100 people that you're getting to interact with. You're cool with that?
Yeah, I'm not a big like go and see, like I can go outside in the yard and stuff. I'm assuming at like my house.
Within the party, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
within the party. Like
Yeah.
if we can go outside, inside, like that's all I need. Like I
Okay.
need to go outside and like play in the yard a bit, throw a football around with the boys. But that like I do not need to go do anything. Like I
Okay.
would be so fine with that.
All right.
Like
fair
as long as the people I care about are with me, I'll be there for forever.
All right, very good, very good. Well, that was the first fan submitted question. If that was your question, thank you so much for submitting that.
Good question.
I do apologize if you submitted one and we did not choose it to have it on the show. It doesn't mean we won't pick it later. I may add it in a future episode. I definitely want to do more of these down the road. So that pretty much wraps up episode 10. Thank you so much for tagging along with us today. Especially thank you guys to the chat. Been super active today on episode 10. So that is super exciting. I really appreciate that. If you can, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Give us follows, especially on Instagram Reels and TikTok. Those are kind of the big ones where I feel like if we were going to get traction anywhere, it was going to be on those two. That's just kind of the thing that our target audience is probably looking at the most. And hey, some of our videos have popped off from there. So I'm hoping that maybe some of our content today will go off. We will see. We'll give it a chance. But yeah, as you see that content come up, give it a like, leave a comment, give us your answers, anything like that. Kai, thank you so much for coming on today. Do you have anything you want to leave the audience with?
No, thanks for having me. I've loved doing all of these. Like back when you were like, "Oh, you want to be on this?" I was like, "Dude, 100%." Like it's always so fun. Like I said, like anytime I get to be with my boys and like hang out with them, it's always a good time. Like that's what these questions are for. Like it's always to like bring people together and like have those debates, like where you're arguing at each other and like ready to take each other's heads off. I think that's the most fun. Like obviously, like we're just joking around, having a good time, and I think that's what these are supposed to do. That's what they've done for me for as long as you've made them. So it's always a great time to be here.
That's good to hear, Kai. I literally could not have put it better myself. Thank you for ending it with that kind note. With that said, that wraps up episode 10. If you haven't seen our other episodes, go back. You can watch them on YouTube there. There are more episodes to come. We will bring on some new guests as well as some old. So check us out again on our socials and follow us for new episodes to come. Peace.